Hello, hello, Thursday. And to all my friends, how are y'all doing this morning? Here in Kentucky, we're a little wet. It's been a little crazy. We had to take our pup, Zuko, to the vet this morning. They didn't have electricity. They did it out on the front porch. So there's parts of our little community that doesn't have electricity. And so grateful and thankful we do. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits. I'm in the Creative Bandits studio, and we are doing Buttons Week. And this is the fourth day of Buttons Week, and this is today. As I announced yesterday, was day 41. This is today 41. I can't count. It's okay. I'll try to go back and fix it. Y'all know me. It is what it is. We are doing a button portrait, and here's the inspiration. Right there. Okay. Isn't she gorge? Before we get started in that, let's talk about what we did yesterday till some people join. And then, isn't she beautiful? I don't have sunglasses, but I feel like she's going to be a little bit of a progress thing, you know? So we'll see. But I love her. And I've got to, I may have to get more buttons. I don't know. I've got some. I just can't find them. I can't find them. Okay. Let's talk about what we did yesterday. How'd y'all like the tags? I thought those were kind of fun. So let me show you. Oh, there's me. This is my portrait. We're going to talk about this in a second. Yeah, I'll show you the original. Let's hide that. I want to look at that as little as possible. Isn't that one cute? I thought that one was fun. And I love the snowman. Probably need to tweak. I might put a little, I've got some tiny little greenery. Pop that on there. But I think that one's fun. What did y'all think? This one, we could go in and put some, I'm going to put maybe some green bedazzling beads on that. This turned out good with the black. I like that. I could totally go around with the black on the outside. I think somebody suggested that, so let's do that. That might be fun to just go around. Oops, I'm marking on the buttons. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Add some shade. That's cute. That gives some dimension. Isn't that cute? Thought that was fun. And then here's the tree, which I think is fun. So, yeah. I think these would be a really cute ornament, tag / ornament gift, you know. So it really makes the gift just multi-level. I used to do that a long time ago. I used to really be into that, but not. And then I still have our little snippets. I lost this one the other day, which was cute. Love that one. I love this one. It's kind of Christmassy. It's bigger, and I love that. I like this orangey one for fall, and this one. So I knew I did 5. This one I misplaced, and I still love that one. I think that one's so fun. So those are going to be really cute to add to a journal. Yes. Okay. So we're doing a portrait. This is the original. This was me. This is this is my picture from my senior year of college. This was my senior picture from school when I was in college. And so now I want to use it because first of all, the hairs, look at the hairs, right? Isn't it? If you look at mine, it's that 80s. Is that so 80s or what? Isn't that crazy? I feel like it's just a little crazy, but I like it. Funny. So I printed off in color, and then I printed off in black and white. And I feel like I'm leaning towards black and white, but I'd love some input. Is anybody there? I just feel like that will make this all pop better. And then we'll go in with like colored pencils and try to make it look like it's a drawing, kind of, maybe, after we do the buttons, you know? So, can you tell? I think I've got the hair for it. So I think we're going to do the black and white. I'm going to see if anybody says hello and joins me, and then yeah, we'll get this glued down. I just think it's going to lend itself to be like, and then we can fill this in however we want to. My neck is long, but it didn't look as long as that picture, so it's similar but different. Does that make any sense? I could bring mine down a little bit longer, and then we could do that. But we could also do, I don't have sunglasses, but I can go in with like a pencil, like a pink, you know, colored pencil, and do a really soft lip on it, I think. Do I have a pink? I have a red. I have like a, what do I have up here? Okay, here's like a blush. That might work. And just do a really soft lip on there. Just where that highlight is. I think that's kind of fun. Can you even see that? Just my highlight on my lip is that. Okay, so let's glue this down. And I don't know who's going to get this someday, but I'm going to, my kids might. I can't imagine them wanting it. And like my hair doesn't go to the edge, but we're going to be covering that anyway. I just needed the face and the shape, and I was trying to find one big enough, and then, so I didn't want to steal somebody's picture, and I thought, well, just put yourself on there, sis. Let's just put ourselves out there, shall we? Okay. Now we're going to fill in with some glue so that it will lay down better. Yesterday, y'all, so the reason I went, I did a recording. Can we not use enough of this on here to get this to stick? Maybe I was scared to get it on the board, you know. I mean, that's like too much to do all that with that glue gun. I got another little topper for this. I'm gonna see how this goes. And I just replaced it on the jar. Look, did I get any glue on this at all? It would appear no. It would appear I did not. This sticks really good. It sticks really good if you actually put glue, if you get it on the paper. I think I was quite scared of pushing it on the canvas. I should have just moved it. Hello, Helen. Hi, darling. How are you? We are doing this. A portrait inspired, a button portrait inspired by that picture. And this picture is, we're using my college senior picture to do it with. So, yeah, there's a lot of hair. I thought that's just perfect. That's exactly what we need, you know? And, oh, that was funny. I'm just going through and putting more glue because my glue stick is just not working. Maybe it's the canvas. I don't know. We'll try this glue and see if that works. Good morning, Nancy. Yes, I was going to find a picture, but I couldn't find one big enough, and I just thought, oh, let's just go ahead and take one for the team. My lovely senior picture. And here's the thing, I have this in a 16 by 20. I have 3 16 by 20s. One's in a frame. It's in the back of my closet. It's not out in public. I don't know. My kids, they can just throw it away someday. I mean, you know, it's when I was 22. Was I 20? I probably wasn't even 22 yet. 21, because I did it in the fall. Golly, Ned. What a young girl I was. That's crazy. I was young. Oh, to be young and have that skin. And oh, to know what I know now and know that, man, you look good, girl. To be able to say, you know what? You don't need to worry about that. You're going to do just fine. And you're going to be almost 60 someday, 59. Living through your 60th year, girl. And you are going to be just fine. If only. Alrighty. So let's do, this is it. I want it to be A. Okay, I love this. Love it. Love it. And so I think we're going to start with our hair and work our way down. Okay? And I pulled some buttons out so you all wouldn't have to sit here and watch me struggle. I don't have any super bright ones, but I've been trying to pull out the brighter ones in my bucket. And I've got to cut the back off some. which is fine. I do have bright ones in here, but you know, these are pretty picked over. I've gone through, I had like 3 times this. And hello, Beth, why don't we, I had 3 times these buttons. So, you know, I've probably gotten the best ones out of here, but that's okay because I'll just go look for more buttons. That one's kind of dark and moody. Here's that one. I was just trying to find some brighter ones. That's kind of purpley. And I'll spray it and it'll be brighter, you know. And that one's crazy. I'm gonna cut the back off some. All right, let's just get going to what we have. And basically, and I want to cover up, where are the big ones? I thought, let's use this like sunglasses just for now, you know, so we can kind of picture it. And we'll see. I'm just gonna start laying them on here and then we'll see how that's the back. If the back has to come off, I will do that in a second. But I just wanna see what I got that's flat, that's out here, that's random, that'll work. That's kind of bright. I hope it's bright. We can look for ones that are good for the earrings. I have plenty of red. And the printer made my hair kind of green, so that's kind of fun, you know, the black and white. I'm just getting them out here, and then we can move them around and add some in that we need to do. And look for brighter ones. And y'all, I found this button. This came off my favorite first dress I ever bought myself. It's so cute. I just gotta cut the back off. And these all need to have the backs cut off. I love that one. I love these blue ones. I think this green's fun. So I got a lot of hair, so I'm gonna need a lot of buttons. That one looks gross. I don't wanna use that, that's disgusting. I might need to clean on that one. I might need to clean that one up. Do we want to use any white in there? We can, because hey Vicki, how are you? We are doing self-portraits with buttons. So I'm gonna cut the back off of some of these. Oh, this is oh, it should be fun. Ta-da! There's that green one. Let's do this blue one. Oh, there's some I found. Hang on, I see some new. You know, I think I have them all, and I look down in there, and then, come on. Man, that big green one came off pretty easy. This little one is not. This is a little leopard. It's completely and totally, it's rusted, but I like it. Can I do it myself? Maybe not with these. These are little ones. Maybe. It should just come off. It's rusty. Come on, just pinch off. It's about to pinch off. There we go. Come on. I'm sweating. Anybody else sweating? I'm gonna turn my fan on. Okay. 2 seconds, please. My. Fire. Turn. That kind of hit me a little bit. Woo! Sorry, guys. That's a workout. Not really. Okay, I totally know that it's not really a workout. So, oh, we're gonna keep that because that's just fabric. We can just push that down. This could be a fun one. This is plastic. I think this could be fun if I can get it off. I'm just gonna throw that away because I don't even want to use that. I feel like that's nasty dirty, which probably is because they're old. That's why we washed them. We just didn't let them dry. Should have put them out and let them dry for like a week. Anyway, that's on me. That's my bad. So who's liking the button week? Is anybody, have you done any kind of crafting with buttons? I want to know. Tomorrow is the last day of button week. So I'd love any and all suggestions. Okay, I just saw this one's. That one's kind of fun. I thought this one's fun. Oh yeah, these are fun, the little floral ones that I have. I already have one of those, and that's very, do I have this one? I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that one. It's got a lot of rust on the back and doesn't have like a shank, so it's gonna be hard to pull off. What is this? Oh, that's a cute one. Oh, there's a bright blue. I'm just trying to find some brighter colors in here to use. And some colors that I don't have on the board, on the picture. Okay. Tell me, have we done anything with buttons? I'd love to know. Oh. My allergies. Is anybody struggling with allergies, or is it just me? Oh, man alive, friends. That's a pretty little yellow one. This is a cute little green one. It's a pretty pink one. Where were these yesterday? Ooh, that's a pretty little purpley one. So, what are y'all thinking? Let's look at this one again, okay? She has white on the background. I wonder if I should just paint that out white. Good, Nancy, yay. I'm going to move all this. I feel like we need to, I should have just cut everything out but my face. Right there's what I should have done. Is this stuck down? Because I could cut it off, couldn't I? It's stuck. Okay, I'm going to get my white. Here we go. My white crayon paint thing. It dries really fast. Because I feel like it's distracting. My hair is a distraction. So, okay guys, so note to self, you don't need the hair. You just need the face. It's looking green, isn't it? So we're gonna have to let this dry, do a quick one. It dries in like 30 seconds. Or you can dry it. I'm learning how to paint, Lord have mercy. I'm using this on it. I'm sorry, guys. All I did was this, so you didn't miss anything. I'm just trying to cover up my dark hair with some paint. And this is acrylic paint stick. I don't know if it's acrylic, it's tempera, it's some kind of paint stick. And it dries fast. And I'm just trying, I want that, but that's not helping any. It just made it green. Huh. Okay, so don't do the hair. Don't do the hair. Don't do the hair. Do I have white acrylic paint? That might cover it. I hate to do that, but I feel like we're gonna have to. Or it's not gonna look right. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I need to do it. I don't feel like, oh, look at that. Isn't that an awesome little blob of white? Did I use that yesterday? I don't even know if I did or not. Okay, I'm just gonna use the back of this little paper right here. This might be a two-parter because Beth doesn't know what she's doing. Anyway, yesterday I went with my next door neighbor. She is redoing her basement, and we went to Lexington, and I left early. I knew I was going to have to leave about 10:40. Well, listen to this. why is all the white looking purple, looking green? It took me, what normally would have taken like 20 to 25 minutes, took like 45 to almost an hour because we had a terrible wreck on Versailles Road going into Lexington. And isn't this a good look? Yes. Anyway, and just cut it off just cut it off, folks. It'd be so much easier if you just cut it off. But I like to do the process with y'all so that I'm not kind of gatekeeping anything. I mean, I'm not a gatekeeper. I think y'all know that for sure. And, okay, hang on. Okay, let's let this dry. So yeah, I'd love to see pictures, Nancy. Why don't you post it on the club, Creative Club. I'm going to change it to Creative Bandits Club. CBC. Just Creative Bandits Club. And isn't that a good look? White afro. Yeah. So I think that will help. I don't know if we need to do it with the clothing. Probably. And because I'm turned, it's a little wonky, but it'll be okay. I wonder if, nope, I can't heat that up. You know, some you can heat up, but not this. I did see, if anybody's interested, how to take a spine off of a kid's book, the little golden books, and keep them. That's something we might have to do, but that's not today. I just want this to dry a bit. I think it will look better. But it's like you just want to have that plain background. Why is it green? Does it look green to y'all? It's very green to me. It's probably the ink that made it, you know. The heat is making this. Okay, this is my last coat. It's got to be the piece. That's what it is. It's got to be the copy. I should have sprayed it with shellac or something. Well, we're gonna go from here. Let's get this dry and let's get busy. Any questions about anything this week or my the marathon? Any requests to figure out how to do something? Let me show you. I started another picture. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna do solo. I'll show you. I did, no, I don't wanna do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn you around, sorry. Look, I'm started on the daytime one. This is like 3 revisions that I'm working on. Yeah, so it's coming along. So I'm working on that. I'm working on the marathon. Oh, okay. It's all about the heat gun. I watched this chick on YouTube. Okay, I think that's dry. Let's let it cool just a second. That's gonna work, not with my hot air. Okay, I'm just gonna let that cool off a second. But I think we could do that. So sure, I would love to do, I was looking for something to wrap this up in, but that might be a goner. Okay, and I don't want to knock all the buttons off. Okay, so here we go. Let's just put these back. Here's my sunglasses. Kidding. Let's see if this makes a difference. I'm just going to put them on here, all random, random, random. Then we can move them around, you know, where we want them. Woo, they're hot too. Some of these are probably Bakelite, you know, because they're so old. But I thought maybe one of my kids would want this. Doubt it. I'm just going to put it up in my office is what I'm going to do. They can throw it away after I'm gone. I'm going to try and throw most of my junk away so they don't have to do that, because my boys aren't into old things at all. They don't like old furniture. They don't like vintage. They don't like... There's not much of what I like that they like. So, who knows? I'm just putting them on here to see what's happening. Okay. It helped a little bit, didn't it? Wouldn't you say it's helped some? I'm going to take this little wire off because I don't need that. If y'all don't have little needle nose pliers and they're like jewelry things, it's one of the best little craft tools because you can use it to open glue tops. You can use it to clean out glue tops. You can do lots of things. Nope, I just did that one. I have a little, nope, I have a big green one. Okay. I mean, I think this dress was probably a 2. Because, y'all, back in the day, I was too skinny. Like, I would never fit back into the wedding dress I wore my first wedding. I mean, I was this big. And I look at pictures, and I want to say, why didn't anybody make me eat some pizza? Seriously. I was so skinny. It was ridiculous. Too skinny. Okay, I'm going to turn everything over, make sure we have the tops of them so they look good. That's just got to get squished down and it'll sit flat. And do we have any reds? There's tons of reds on here. So I think we need more buttons, but what are y'all thinking? I think the paint helped. I mean, clearly it needed more, but I think, and I need more smaller buttons too. So, but I think for down here, I don't know if we're going to get to it today. No, I don't. Oh, there's another cute red green one that we could put in here like that. Wasn't there another one like that? Like a blue or something? I can't remember that. I thought we did. Oh, there's a cute little orange one. That's fun. Who's going to do a portrait with me? Can I get some hands? Here's the thing. They're not going to see your face. They're not going to see your face, you know? There was a little florally one that was cute. That's a cute green one right there. Yes. That'd be cute. I'm going to not obsess about color placement. I'm just going to try and fill this up because I want it to bleed over my face. Oh, also I want to do a bangs thing. I think that's fun. What do y'all think? Should we do a bangs? I forgot she did a bang, and I kind of love that. That's gonna bleach onto the. I'll take those off. Yes, I will try that. We'll do it together. She used a heat gun, and you have to. She said her husband does it for her. She must use them a ton. I think I saved it. I'll share that video from YouTube. And I want to make sure I save room for glasses. So maybe not huge big ones down here. Maybe. That's the same color, Beth. you would think you just slap them on here, but it's really not. Sometimes there is actual thought processing going in, you know, to it. For people who don't craft, you do kind of think about it a bit, you know. So for all the people out there that think that crafting is, it's easy. You just have to take your time and think about it. Let's look at our inspiration one more time. See, she's got the buttons going across. Now, I don't have the cute range of buttons that she does, but I do have some really, okay, here's one. I do have some fun little, you know, bedazzling beads. And I can totally do that, which I'm not opposed to at all. Okay. I'm just working here because I'm crazy. I block you all out and I just keep working. I do like the sunglass part. I think that's fun. So this is just kind of helping me contain where it is. I just feel like I'm not getting the cuteness that she had. Oh, that one's super cute. That could go like right there. She does have some layered up as well. Let's put the pink one right there on my face too, since it means something to me. We need one right there. Let's put that there. Okay, I say we start gluing. What do y'all say? I got rid of my nails because I knew I was never going to do this with those. Never going to get through it. Never going to get through it. I just wasn't going to get through it. This one seems lighter and brighter. Maybe we'll use that one. Oh, that's a pretty one. Okay. Let's put what we got on there, and then we'll make sure everything lays flat. And then I'm going to move that one. Get a different one. Maybe put this navy one there. And see, or maybe not. Because it was kind of tilting upward. There we go. And then we can go in and do it. Is this something that anybody wants to try and do? Let's see. I'll thin this down some. Okay. Did I freeze? Huh. Okay, I froze. Let's go back. This camera froze. Did I lose it? No. Huh. Okay, there we go. Whew. It kind of froze. Technology. We love it and hate it all at the same time. I don't know if I got enough. I don't know if I thinned it down. So I'm not sure if it's going to work. It's not thin enough. So I'm going to thin it down some more. Brilliant. And we'll just use this one that I've had upside down. Okay. I love a good glue boogie. So I am using my 3-in-1. It's clear, it's a quick grab. I did thin this down to make it, I just want everything to kind of sit flat. But know that I could go in, if I feel like it needs it, I can always go in and add the pearls from the bedazzling thing I got going on that I love. And I will do that. It's the first day of school here, and next door neighbor, it's her daughter's first day. And I'm like, oh, it goes so fast. And she said, it seems like, I'm like, girl, you're entering the zone where, and y'all know this, you say, oh my gosh, it's going to be Christmas before we know it, and it is. And then you're like, oh, you're glued already, sorry. And then you're like, it'll be summer before we know it, and then it'll be winter before we know it, and then it'll be summer. And it's just, the time is clicking so fast. And I think because I worked, it was worse. But I'm also, you know, I'm still working. I'm just not out of the house working. I'm working in my house now in every capacity. And so, yeah, guys, I got some of the fall porch kit stuff yesterday. I had in the little basket. Oh, I'll show you it. It's in the top tier one. It is adorable. Now I've had someone say I don't have a porch. You can use this inside if you want just a fall feel. You can take this whole setup and use it inside. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be on your porch. And the little one you can just put on. It can be a door one. So it's not just. It can be just. It's just a revival to welcome in the fall. And I'm going to make a gorgeous bow for you. And everybody gets a bow. Everybody's going to get a surprise in it. So, yeah. What are we thinking, y'all? Are we hating this or liking it? Morning, Lori. Are we liking it or hating it? I can take it, okay? I don't mind a bit. I'm kind of liking it. I'm just going to be honest. I think it's fun. I think it's quirky. It's going to look great in my office upstairs because I have really fun prints up there. And nobody's going to know it's me. And so, yeah. I'm kind of digging it. I am going to try and find some really cool matching buttons for the sunglasses somehow. Some bigger ones. I think that would be fun. Or I may not do them at all. I think I will because I'm going to hide me if I possibly can. Look how fast this is coming together. Okay. Well, sort of. Did I just lie? Did I just lie about that? Did I? Come on. I was not about to try and work on this with, that's going to need, because I didn't get that all the way off, it's going to need glue down there. Like that. That's the only one I'm kind of being precious with because it's mine. And the random. To be random. It's always so fun to try and make it random, you know. Love some feedback. What should we do to my dress down here too? Put that one somewhere there. This one needs to be glued. Any ideas? If I will show you what we started with. This is my senior portrait from college days. Yep. I'm going to leave those little ones there. It's for my senior year of college. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was crazy. I remember that year. Oh my goodness. And have I ever shared with y'all the story my mom told me about getting a job? Now, you know, people yell at me about that. Not yell at me, but they're always like, you know, Joseph needs to be working. I'm aware. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can right now, and I'm trying to get him out of the house. That's the most important thing. So, but I don't have challenges like he does. I do now, but I didn't when I was in school. And I was just piddle farting around on getting a job. And she said, hey, honey, sit down with me. Yeah. That's always fun when that happens, you know. She's like, sit down with me. She goes, I'm so proud of you. You graduated with honors. I think I told the story about the honor cord that my friend thought was a band cord, which is totally plausible. But she said, I'm so proud of you, but come September 1st, you got to have a job somewhere. I don't care if you're slamming hamburgers at McDonald's, you're going to be working. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, you can live here and I will feed you and you can live here. But everything else is on your dime. I'm not here to make, I'm not taking you to raise for the rest of your life. And, and I said, okay. And then literally 3 weeks later, I had a job in Northern Kentucky and I was moving to Lexington, Kentucky. And she was like, why did I do that? She regretted it. And I was like, Mom, it made us stop. Anyway, she wanted us to be independent. So, but we laugh about that. We did laugh about it. I love to tell that story because, you know, she wanted us to be uber independent. I don't know. She wanted us to be independent. So there you go. And we were. And then she regretted it. So we were very. I still saw her. I didn't move out of the state. My oldest brother and I did move out of the state. But my other brother, he's just done everything. Worked everywhere, did everything. So cool. And he has pictures in the New York Times all the time. I was like, I didn't know you did that. Thanks for sharing, brother. For some reason, boys don't want to include their sister in conversations sometimes. And so they have all kinds of conversations without me, which I get because they're boys. But I want to say, you know, I did almost die. Come on. I played that card. I'm going to milk it forever. Forever. Okay, so you do need more than you think you're going to need, right? I haven't even done the bangs yet. And we'll find some more. What are we thinking, y'all? And what I'm going to do is go in with a little bedazzling ones and fill in the spaces and add pops of color. I just want to finish up with buttons on the big spaces, you know. But let's see if we can find some that have some color that's a little brighter than what we see. We could have 2 of those. They're far apart, kind of, sort of, maybe. And not just red, you know. Not just red ones. Oh, there's another one of those. Aren't those pretty? Seriously. How have I missed those? I'm going to put another one down here. I'm going to try and stick it over here because I like it. I'm going to move it some if we need to. It does give us a little wiggle room to move. I don't want them to be lined them up all the way. You know, we talk about this random. Random is so hard. It's just hard. Random is hard, isn't it? That's just too dark. Let's get like let's get something. If it's not lighter, it needs a shimmer. But that shimmer matches that shimmer. So let's put that shimmer right there. Hang on. That's a fun one. I think I have another one of those someplace. Maybe. Right there in the bangs. Yeah. Still have to do these bangs, don't I? Don't forget the bangs. Don't forget the bangs and pick it up and dump it everywhere. That would be terrible. Oh, that's a good one. That's a pretty little bright blue. Okay, let's put those down. Any questions? Well, you know, we're going to see how this works. And worst comes to worst, I can rip all these buttons off of this paper. That's all. You know, it's not going to be that big a deal. And I can use them again. So, it's not that big of a deal. I think I set some in here that didn't have any glue. Yep, I did. This one. Okay, so now let's do the bangs. My hands are getting covered in glue. That's not much glue on that. And it's a little heavier button, so it's going to need a little bit more love. Oops. Now that's getting creepy. Oh, come on. I could have used my B7000. That might have been good glue. I would recommend that. I would totally recommend that maybe versus this, because this has like strings like hot glue, and hot glue does have strings, and that's always kind of, you know, a mess to have to clean up. And this is kind of being like that, but not totally. I'm just taking it off the top. I love that one. I want to push that one right in there. Maybe this one right there. Okay. All right, we get the glue caught up. That was smudging. I'm gonna put this one right along here because I think that's so pretty. I love that little oval button. Let's put the glasses back on. I think it helps if you can't see the eyes. I'm breaking up, aren't I? What do y'all think? I like it. So, okay. There's one I didn't glue. There we go. I saw that. It looked kind of loose. So now I gotta figure out what I want to do with my clothing. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me go grab my, do I have my bedazzling thing? Y'all just keep this right here. And, yes, I do. Okay, I think we could do, I'm right here. I'm looking for the multicolored ones. Here's that one. Here's some blues. What is this? This is silver. Here's a bright green. Okay, and then down here, I have a whole this, which we could use. Look at those. And like I have a whole thing of gold, but white. I don't know if we want to do that. And if we're gonna go to shimmer, maybe we'll just go to, you know, we'll just do a shimmer. That's what we'll do. There we go. Let's set this down. See what we got. Okay. So it's buttons and bedazzling, but let's go first with the, let me get some tweezers. Tweezers and a pencil and glue. There we go. Look at my hands. Fingernail polish will take that right off. Yes, it will. Okay. So let's choose some colors that we might want to use. These are, I think this pink, these are smaller. Blue, I think that seafoam might be pretty. This might be pretty. This gold. Oopsies. And then these have some bigger ones, which are fun. These are just, and these are like pearlescents. They have bigger ones like that. I'm going to go solo, and we'll pull us up closer so we can see what we're doing with the bedazzling kit. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of these in here. What are y'all thinking? I'm trying to get the bigger ones out. I'm gonna try and keep them together so then I can put them back away. But you know, if I don't, that's fine. totally and completely fine. I have a whole thing of white ones. I don't know if I want to do that. I didn't grab my red ones because I feel like red is really represented beautifully on here. I did get my limey green ones, so, okay. You think that's okay? Can I get a thumbs up, or any interaction would be really appreciated and very much loved. Thank you. Okay. We're going to see if there's any glue in here that will work. This has the same thing. You put the little pointy thing in there, and then it keeps it from gumming up. Now, sometimes it'll still gum, come on, up, but, okay. So, I think, let's put something like, let's put a bright one right here. Let's turn them all over, Beth, so you can actually use them and see what we're doing here. I'm gonna put them right here. There we go. Now y'all can see the colors, what I'm talking about. These are they all pearlescent? These are more dull, which I think is fun. So I'm gonna put it right here. Let me pull back just a little bit. I'm gonna push, so there we go. I'm gonna move my eyes for now because my glasses. And so I have this green one here. What about we'll put this blue one? It would be fun to put the pop of blue up here. Okay. And then let's do something bright kind of over here. Maybe not that big. We might need something smaller to pop in there. We have different sizes, which is fine and fun. We could also do some layering, like a big one on that gold like that. That might be fun. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fun. And here's a little pearly. I have like iridescent ones, and then I have pearly ones. That might be a little nice to have a little bit bigger. Will that go right in there? Nope, it will not. Let's put this one right there. There we go. Let me put the lid back on this, and then we'll go in, and I'll know which ones we got to put glue on. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Just fill in the gaps some, and here's even a little rhinestone, which I have no problem with putting on there, you know? When there's a little hole, if I need to fill something in, and I can find a color that will work, not right next to it. It's hard to do random, but I feel like I also want to have it, I like the layering of them as well, you know? Like, I think that's fun. And there's a green one. I'm gonna try and layer. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you kidding? I'm just on here faking it. That green one's so fun. But maybe I need like for this one, I feel like that could really use one. But I don't have one big enough for that. Do I? Let's see what I got. I got lots, guys. Oh, good. The flower, yeah, I like the flowers too. The 60s. I was born in the 60s. I'm not gonna act like I remember them. I remember 3. I remember like once I turned. Okay, here's a red one that's got some big ones that we might be able to use on top of something. Like this might be really cute on top of that one like that. I also have, and I'm not opposed, and ooh, this is a good green one. I'm not opposed to using these for that either. Some jewels. These might be fun. You know, I'm all about a little jewel moment. You know, if we wanted to pop one in, something that needed a little bit of zhuzh, I'm not opposed to that at all. So, you know, this would be, if there's like a little, oh, which one? Like, I feel like that might be cute on that one. But I need to space, I don't want to do them all. Either we go all or we'd really, oh, this one right here, that looks cute like that on that blue one. Yeah. Huh. I also have, oh, where are they? I have these. I wonder if these would be too big. Yeah, that is too big, but that's kind of fun. I just feel like the center of that is ugly. I wanted to know if I had a circle that would fit inside there, but I don't know. You would think I did. Oh, these would be fun. These are little sequins that I got. That might be fun to stick into little places and mix it up some. Does that make any sense? Oh, come on, Beth, pick it up. Pick up the dang sequins and just plop those in to catch the light. Maybe. That's an idea. Right, here's one. So there we go. There we go. I know what I want. Don't I have? I thought I had an orange. I do, but I did not pull it out. Hang on. I want this, one of these peachies, and maybe these purplies. Isn't that ridiculous, y'all, that I have so much nonsense? Come on. Maybe this one would be really cute on top of that orange one that looks kind of rough. Or do I want to do a smaller so we can still see it? I thought this was peachy. Is this not peachy? It is, kind of. It's gold, but that might be pretty right there. Okay. I know, 70s. I claim the 70s is what I claim. So, okay, what do y'all think about that? I think this is a fun direction to go. So we had an idea, we're using buttons, and then we're kind of making it our own, which I think is always fun. I like that right there. Is there a green piece that needs a little oomph? I wonder, this one is just kind of sad over here. We could do a dark green on it, or we could do this kind of olivey green on it, like that. Yeah, I like that better. I do like that better. And I've got all kinds of, and this is where you need the, you take the pencil and you pick it up, and then you can go in and put all kinds of little sparkly ones, iridescent in there. Oh, I think that's gonna be cute. Are we digging it, guys? Are we digging it? I'm probably, look how fun that is. I need to find some kind of sunglasses to go on there. Obviously, that's not staying there. On my nose, that would be cute to do a little red nose reindeer, wouldn't it? Well, you could do that. Put a little mole right there. If I had moles, that would be fun. I might, and then I can use buttons and bedazzling on my shirt. So, I don't know. Should I move forward with this, or should I scrap it? What do you all think? I'd love any input. If you watch this in the replay, let me know what you think. So guys, I'm gonna stop us right there because it's 10:59, and I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna wish everybody a beautiful Thursday, day 41. Yesterday was not day 41, today is, because I can't count. I always say I don't do numbers, so you all shouldn't be surprised. And I will work on this a bit, and I'll save it, and we can finish it up. Maybe, you know, I'll record me finishing and maybe do that for Saturday or something, a recorded one. But we'll do another button theme tomorrow. I just don't know what it's going to be because I've run out of ideas. Can I show y'all one thing in here? Nope, that's not the one I want to show you. Sorry. Tier 3. If I got that little basket, I got that rug in. I'm not kidding, y'all. And the little frame right there, the basket, the little vase, it's 6 inches tall, has a glass base in it, so you can use it. I have the rag rug. It's beautiful and it's huge. I mean, I guess I was thinking it was gonna be tiny. And then I have a little frame. I have like a yellow creamy rug, and then I have an orange one. And so, so cute, so cute. And the little frame, I was stunned at the quality because I wasn't sure what I was getting. And it was 2 new companies that I'm working with, and oh my gosh, so stinking good. Guys, if you want a little rejig, and I will also probably sell them separate, so you can add it in. You know, we may have some add-ons, but I'm going to be working on my porch and talking you through that. I should be getting the other items I ordered like this weekend, and so I'll be shipping everything out in September. And super stoked about that. And there are going to be a couple surprises in every one. Whether you get the top tier 1, 2, or 3, there will be surprises. So, yeah. You all be blessed. Thanks for being with me. And it's 11:01. Oh, fun. Yay. Good job. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. And let us know what you find. Do a little, share. A haul share, which I never do, which I probably should. I did some. Didn't I do one with, I did a mini one from, I went and bought another one of these because I'm going to use one. I'm going to thin this out where this comes out of that. I will be making that work. So anyway, have a good day. Be a part of the solution, y'all. Let's be kind and generous with our words, our thoughts, our deeds. Let's just change the world, doing the next right thing every day, every hour. So be blessed. Have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If you have any pointers or ideas, what you want me to do tomorrow for buttons, I have the globe. I don't think I'm going to do that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. You could always do like your state. I feel like that's been done. So I'm looking for different things. If you have any ideas, just let me know. I may end up doing it, working in a journal and using buttons in a journal, how you can do them. So making tassels. Oh, I did see we can make dangles with buttons, or they could be keychains or something. Let's ponder on that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll know by tomorrow. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Share your button haul. Take pictures and put them out and tag me. I would love to see that. So anyway, be blessed. Have an amazing day.